Sony's announcing a new camera before the end of May, Panasonic's announcing the GH5 Mark II on May the 19th, and I've got some calls to postpone the night challenge, as many of you are stuck inside and can't get out to film. This and more after the intro. Thanks for tuning into The Ordinary Filmmaker, but just before I get to today's news, please like and subscribe. Now, the more likes a video gets, that tells me that you're really interested and I'll publish more of this types of content. And one last thing before I get to today's news, I launched the night challenge a couple of weeks ago. Shoot a video at night and you could win a brand new Zion Weeble S and an Ordinary Filmmaker baseball cap. This guy right here. The contest ends May 14th. Watch this video here for more details. And stay tuned later in this video as I'll give you an update. And now for the news. So we've heard a lot about the Panasonic GH5 Mark II, and yeah, it's not the GH6. Now some people are still holding out that we're going to get a GH6 in September. I don't know. Why would they go ahead and release the GH5 Mark II and then a few months later release the GH6? It could happen. I mean, camera companies have done stranger things. Look at the Sony a7R III and 4A, a slightly more higher resolution flippy screen and a few other upgrades. Anyhow, the GH5 Mark II is going to be announced, according to Panasonic, this is official, it's going to be announced on May the 19th at 1400 hours or 2 p.m. So I'm going to definitely tune into that. I want to see if there's more behind the specifications, if there's greater capabilities that they're not telling us about. Because at this point, it just, I don't know. I'm not overly excited about the GH5, and based on the comments I've received from the few people that have watched the videos on the GH5 Mark II over the last couple of days, many of you that currently own the GH5 are looking at jumping ship to either Sony or Canon. And speaking of Sony, Sony's about to release a replacement for the Alpha 6600, and that's supposed to happen within the next 2 weeks. Now, according to Sony Alpha rumors, there's not a lot that's been confirmed. What we do have confirmed is, coming from a trusted source, according to Sony Alpha rumors, a camera is definitely coming out in the next 2 weeks. And we can expect it's going to look similar to the Sony a7C. So what do we not have confirmation on? Well, according to recent rumors from other sites, it is supposed to be called the A6700 or the A6900, and there's no confirmation on that. It's also supposed to have a 32 megapixel sensor, very similar to what's in the Canon 90D. Again, no confirmation there. It is supposed to shoot 4K at up to 60 frames per second in 10-bit 422 internal. Again, not confirmed, but shooting 4K 60 internal, I mean, that's kind of what we expect these days now, isn't it? We're seeing all these wonderful cameras. So 4K 60 internal, that would be a great boost. In terms of readout, it's supposed to have a fully articulated screen. And as I mentioned, it's going to have the same form factor as the A7C. So that's going to be an interesting upgrade. I'm really curious to see what Sony's going to do. I think Sony is still putting out really good cameras, and they're still pushing the edge a little bit. So I'm really curious to see what this camera is going to look like. I think I'm going to be more excited by the results of this camera than the GH5 Mark II. I want to talk to you about Planet Liam. My son started a channel probably about 6 months ago, and he produced a few videos and then completely stopped. But recently, he's got some sort of a urge to produce videos an awful lot. And what we're also trying to work in is a way for him to improve his reading and writing skills. He's a little bit behind for his age group, and we're trying to encourage him. So the other day, I thought, well, wouldn't it be great, Liam, for you to write your own intro? So he wrote his own intro, then I could put it into the teleprompter, and in his last video, he's now using a teleprompter to read off the screen, which is really terrific because I think this is a great way to help encourage learning and to show him in a very practical way how reading and writing is very important to his actual life, not a promise of a better future. So I really do encourage you, please go check out my son's website, Planet Liam, and even if you have no interest in watching, please go ahead and subscribe, because every time he gets new subscribers, he gets very excited and it encourages him to get out and produce us more. I think we're a long way away from 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours, but still, He just turned 7, and I think this is an excellent hobby. I mean, producing a channel at such a young age teaches him so many skills, teaches him how to read and write, teaches him how to present in front of people, teaches him public speaking, which he can use later on. And to get him used to these things at an early age, unlike the rest of us, he won't have butterflies and fears as he gets older. And of course, being able to talk comfortably in front of a camera, I think, is a really big deal. And also in his last video, he spent a majority of the time focused looking through the camera directly at the audience. So I think that's really exciting. So please go ahead and subscribe to Planet Liam. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you about is the Night Challenge contest. I was really excited by this one. But as we get up to, well, 2 days away, and even yesterday at 3 days away, I started thinking something strange this time around. I only had 3 qualifying entries. 3. Now, when I did the Spring Challenge, at this point we had, well, something like 14 or 16 entries, and in the last day or so, I think we got up to another 4. And when I looked at the comments this morning, I noticed something different. A lot of you had said, look, you know what, I really want to do this, but I can't get outside. I'm in a city, I'm in a condo, we're in lockdown, many places throughout the world, people just can't get out, and they're saying, look, can you give us an extension? Is there something you can do? So I put out a poll late last night asking this very question. What do you think if I postpone the challenge until September? That's right, September. Maybe let's say September the 15th. I haven't got a date yet. You can still produce videos. You've got the entire summer to do it. Now, I'm not going to broadcast and talk about the challenge from now all the way up until September. I'm not going to say anything. If people ask me questions, I'll talk about it. If you ask me in the Q&A videos, I'll talk about it. But I don't want to talk for months on end. Don't forget about the Night Challenge. And this allows you to go through summer. Now, if you've already submitted a video, well, feel free to bring it down and submit another one, because this gives you more time to do it. And I'm not sure that I want to do this. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and vote in the community poll that I have out there. Put a comment in that community poll letting me know what you think one way or another. And if you have submitted a video, let me know what you think, because this is your community. This is your channel. I'm perfectly happy to go ahead and announce a winner on May the 14th. Well, the contest ends May the 14th, so I will announce the winner on May the 15th. But I feel a little bit deflated knowing that we've only got about 3 entries. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below, or not of this video, but in the community section where there's a vote, because your feedback matters an awful lot. And I'll reach out to Jordan based on the decision. Either we'll go ahead on May the 14th, or I'll let Jordan know we're going to postpone until September the 15th to give you guys more of a chance. And I think by then, things in the world will improve quite a bit more, that you'll be able to get out and do a night video. And there won't be another extension past that, because I don't like things dragging out, like the R5 contest giveaway. I honestly thought I'd have more subscribers by now. But that's it for now. Please go ahead and subscribe to Planet Liam and my channel as well. But that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker as always. Don't forget to subscribe for your chance to win 2 Angelbird 128GB AV Pro MK2 V90 SD cards, along with a dual UHS-2 card reader. Or you could also win a Ulanzi LED light package with an accent light, underwater light, and various other flat panel lights to help light your subject, or as a really good starter kit for someone who's starting their own channel. And if you do want to help support this channel, please use my affiliate links for B&H and Amazon, and consider buying an Ordinary Filmmaker baseball cap like this one for $34.99 at ordinaryfilmmaker.com. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.